Good morning, guys, and we are going on a Super Saturday meet. If you don't know what supers are, they are electric bikes and kind of like cafe racer style, and locally here they do a ride out every weekly. There's a meet, but they do this Super Saturday thing. Good morning. Bike ride. Yeah, big group of people, so she ain't got nothing to ride. All right, bye. So that's actually my mother-in-law. My house is only a couple houses down from my mother-in-law. But yeah, as I was saying, so every month there's a ride out for the super group, and then there's Wednesday meets, but I can't really make those because of my work schedule. But yeah, just threw the bike in the car, and we're gonna go for a ride. Crack these windows. Alright, boys, so got me this super lightweight helmet. Wife's been bugging me about getting a helmet, and I don't want to use my racing helmet, so got this light thing. Has like a built-in light, which is pretty cool. But yeah, let's get back on the road.
One eternity later.
Alrighty, we are here. I'm putting my windows up. That's good. All that driving around, the car didn't get hotter than 166, and that's just from sitting here. Thing with these 302 V8s, they usually run like around 190 to 200, and I've only seen this car hit 190 or 200 when I was changing the thermostat, because the old thermostats are really hard to bleed, and they came out with newer versions of those that aren't as bad. And one time I was driving for like 2 hours, super long distance, and I was like stuck in traffic, and whenever I was in traffic, I was riding behind the car, kind of like drafting. So when that happens, you don't get a lot of airflow to the car, and the car is just getting like right above 190. But besides that, this car stays relatively super cool, like around 170 to 180. So I would say for guys who are running 302 swaps, look into Volvo 940, 960 radiators, and the fan, because it keeps this bad boy cool somehow, some way. But with that, let's get this bike out.
It's the same as a throttle.
Oh, yeah. You should be able to run the tube out and mount it, and then do it like a
So we got some of the local homies showing up with their bikes, and we got this 72 volt Super 73 here on the side. This thing is wild, and look at the detail on this. Like, everything is so sick, and I bet you it's a rocket on the road. But yeah, we got a bunch more people coming. We have a Surround over there, another Super, and you know what? Let's go check out that other Super.
I mean electronic footprint.
I am in absolute awe at this color. I think it looks so good, and this is like the typical Super 73 look. It has that classic cafe racer body style. And we got another homie pulling up with his bike. Looks to be a super as well. And yeah, with that guys, let's go ahead and get to this ride out. This is the first big ride. We're gonna do the fast ride where speeds are gonna be above 20-25 miles per hour. And as you can see, we got a whole bunch more people on boards, and we got some OneWheels as well and some EUCs. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on this ride through Avalon Park, Florida. And it's a very beautiful neighborhood or city. And it was a whole lot of fun. Very beautiful place. People were very respectful on the roads. The homie right here, that is not a regular mountain bike, by the way. That thing is electric powered as well. He builds everything pretty much from scratch, and you'll see what he's riding later, because he didn't bring one vehicle, he brought two. So but yeah, check this out guys. It's a good time, and let's get into it.
No, I got my fire with me though. There you go.
No, this is my first build, so it's 48 volt right now. But definitely gonna hop it up. Yeah, I hit 35 on it, so yeah, it's good.
I would say that's successful first build.
Yeah. I got another battery to go up and get a little crazier, but just taking it easy for now.
It looks clean as hell too.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So as you can see there, we were talking with the homie on his Super 73. That's a 72 volt. We had to give it some throttle there, get on it, just to show him, you know, some of the top speed. It ain't nothing comparable to his bike, but for what it is, this thing is pretty sick. So we drove down over to this little park, which was like a third of the drive, just to sit and relax for a little bit in the shade. Make sure everyone's good to go, and then we got back on the road. So this being my first ride out at, you know, higher speeds and stuff like that, I wanted to take it easy and pretty much run towards the back of the group. That way I'm not like on full throttle all the way, because I'm still not 100% certain of the range I'm gonna get on the bike. But you know, we kept it conservative, kept up when I needed to, and what was cool is it allowed me to get a better visual of the group and all of us taking turns and stuff like that, which creates a pretty cool visual for you guys. Sometimes I think it's crazy how good these guys are on these bikes, and how they can maneuver them on the sidewalks going at, you know, the same rate of speed that I'm doing on the road. These guys have some serious skills riding these bikes. It's pretty cool to see. Alright, so now for the first hiccup of our event, and that was the only person that gave us trouble on the road. And it happened to be a USPS lady. For whatever reason, we're driving in a neighborhood where the speed is like 20-25 miles per hour, and she decided to cut a lot of us off, and we're all going to speed limit, if not maybe even a little bit over. And yeah, she decided to cut us off. She like seemed like she was trying to brake check some people at one point. It was kind of crazy and super uncalled for. It wasn't like, you know, she was stopping to put mail in mailboxes or anything and we got in her way. She was riding far behind the pack. Like, she was actually a couple of cars behind at first. And then she decided she wanted to just dart in between all of us. It It was super unprovoked. I don't know what the reason for it. It was kind of crazy, but yeah, we all just grouped up right here, got together, rode out, stuck to the right lane, and allowed her to pass. But you can even see here, like we're all going the speed limit and stuff, and she comes flying right past us for whatever given reason. I don't know, but yeah, wasn't a good look on her behalf. But you know, we didn't get mad about it or anything. Just kept it moving and enjoyed our run. Alright, so after all that with the UPS lady, or USPS lady, we are driving out on the road, having a good time. A lot of us are in like almost two separate groups, and I go to throttle up so I can pass the guys in front to catch up to the front group, and yeah, nothing there. My bike broke. So yeah, for whatever reason, the chain just popped off the sprocket, and I had left my freaking screwdriver in the car when I was trying to take the labels off of my helmet. So one of the guys there gave me a quick hand, and we were able to get the chain back on the sprocket. And good thing was we're only like 2 or 3 blocks away from our starting point, so we're gonna head back over to the parking lot and give the bikes a charge for a couple of minutes, walk around, use the bathroom, get some drinks. There's a 7-Eleven right next door, and you know, hang out for a few. And this is where the other half of the group is going to come, and we are going to do the second part of the ride out today, which is the slow ride out, which we're just going to be driving around the city, going between 10 and 15 miles per hour max. It's a real beautiful neighborhood, and it has a lot of cool little back roads and stuff like that. We're gonna hit that up. So with that, guys, let's go ahead and plug this bad boy in and get her charged up and ready for the second ride out. So luckily, what I noticed before we even rode out was this little building over here on the side, and I scouted out some outlets. So luckily this one right here happened to be in working use, and I was just checking it here, make sure it could test the reset. And I'm gonna put my bag down, take my charger out, bring the bike up here, and plug this bad boy in.
Those that I got coming back.
Exactly those.
Yeah. I was about to say that those came in that pattern as well. But I feel like I was kind of lazy to get your wiring. But I wish I could get it. Okay, so you can straight up. Straight up. 1-to-1. Oh, it's just yeah, and the nice part is always the
All right, guys, so now we're going to start the second leg of this trip for today. And yes, that is an electric quad. So that's the homie who was riding the mountain bike earlier, and this is his second little whip that he's built. I mean, he's built many things, but this is the second one he brought out to the meet. And we got a couple other new people riding along with us for this ride out through the city of Avalon Park. Like I said, we're doing a bunch of back roads, lower speed stuff, and then at the end of it, we're gonna go grab some beers and some food and go from there. So yeah, check this out. The scenery is gonna be really beautiful, and homie on the quad, he gets it, bro. He really does. So unfortunately, I lost a bunch of the footage through the back roads of Avalon Park. I'm pretty depressed about that because that was, to me, probably the most fun I had on the bike. It was a bunch of little twisty sections behind houses and lakes and stuff like that. And it led up to this road here, and then we rode out a little bit after this and back into the city. And man, I am so bummed that I didn't get a chance to record any of that. But did have a good time with these fellas. This park was pretty cool, and we just sat here for a little bit, just for a little break, and we rode out shortly after this. It's running good. A little low on battery, but 45.7. It'll last.
Do you have another battery?
At home. I gotta cut the ends off and put an XC90 on there. I just literally got it like 2 days ago. So, and it's a higher so take me on my travels a little bit longer. I try to get, there's like a website where you get like these batteries on a closeout deal, like refurbished. So instead of paying like $300 for them, you only pay like 100 shipped. So I got the second one thinking it was the same because that's what it said in the ad. When it came, it was higher, and I was like, because I wanted to stack them.
Right.
I mean, I still could, but that's sketchy.
I mean, as long as the voltage is the same.
Yeah, the voltage is the same.
Parallel.
Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. So it's just, they say when charging it, it's only going to charge to the lower.
Just from here to here.
Yeah.
Versus if you were giving the gas right away.
So I have to literally charge them individually.
Like I got lucky, like
And then hit it. And that's cheap because you can really get
mine,
busy
it'll charge both
if you know how to
batteries.
use it. It's like
and I
having
ended
a
up getting a
regular
supercharged,
throttle
like a
but you
higher
know how to
amperage
how to use
charger.
Yeah.
But it's still, so the original one is 3 amp. I got a 6 amp, but it still charges both batteries both at 3 amps. So I'm not even like messing with the batteries.
That's sweet.
Yeah. So that's actually how cell phone manufacturers are getting away with turbocharging now. They do 2 smaller batteries. So the ampage is getting split to both batteries, and they don't kill the batteries off.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It's so stupid. It's like such a simple thing, but it's fucking genius.
Yeah, I gotta give me one of those superchargers for this thing because I'm using the 2 volt. That shit takes fucking forever, dude. When we parked it over there, I think I got 2 volts out of the fucking charge. And we're sitting there for like 30 minutes. So I think that's literally what I'm gonna order when I go home. Just, yeah.
The only thing though, it just wears out the battery quicker.
Yeah. But it's fine because now I have that second battery, so this one lasts me until it's kaput and then throw in the other one. Oh, dude, yeah. I literally bring it everywhere. Like when I go around the neighborhood and stuff or do little errands, I just park it in the front and no one says shit. And then just leave right back out. But I do need to get one of those fucking stickers that say Class 2 just in case. Because I've been on the road a couple of times and there's been a couple of, like, I have to go through a couple of school zones. And there's been a couple of cops that are like looking at me with that look and I'm like, taking it easy, taking it easy.
Like, I almost got a shirt on, but this thing just gets away with a lot more.
Yeah. To an extent, and it looks like a freaking bike like that one does.
I know us on group rides, and nobody really does.
Oh yeah, no,
anyway,
yeah, no one cares.
So it's not too bad.
Whose stuff is this?
Yours now.
That bottle is... Okay, yeah, okay, just making sure.
All right.
Well, I was gonna say, so the bikes and everyone, we're gonna make around.
There's an opening right there.
Any boards or EUCs you want cut straight through? Yo, wait, Louis, where are you going? Why is he not going that way? Why he not going through right here or whatever?
He said the bikes aren't supposed to be on there.
Oh, so let's go. Follow Louis then. Follow Louis, just follow him. That all paved by himself.
Yeah, that's all. That should be all paved through there. Pretty low, but it's not. Yeah, I got a charger with me, but it's not like I'm gonna be stranded or anything.
top and still got the fucking same throttle response. Okay, baby. Talk to me.
So that was our ride with the group today. Just went out for some food and beer in this Avalon Park area, and I just got back to the car. Half of the guys left already, and then the other half is going to go on a third ride. But us being 48 volts, 15.6 we don't got that range. I still have like 4 or 5 volts left, so I'll probably get like another 2 miles out of it, but I don't want to risk it. So I'd rather just, you know, take it easy, put it in the car, head home. It's starting to get hot. The only thing we had failed today, it wasn't really a failure, the chain popped off the sprocket, and I had the chain guard on there, which really sucked, and I forgot my my screwdriver, so I had to get my hands in there. They got a little dirty, washed them up now, but you know, that's alright. Popped it back on and we were good for the rest of the day. So yeah, one big thing I need to do before the next ride is order a supercharger. Using the little 2-volt XLR charger for this was not the move. We had like a 30-minute break in between the first 2 runs, and I got like another 2 volts out of the bike, so it definitely wasn't worth it. And I know with those superchargers, I could have probably charged the entire battery within those 30 minutes. But with that, guys, we're gonna load her up, head back home, and take a shower. Maybe not even jump in the shower, might just jump in the pool. But hope you guys like this video and checking out the bikes and, you know, doing all this with all these guys. It was a great experience. Shout out to Lewis for hosting this all. And yeah, guys, we'll catch you on the next ride.